And now, First Warn 5 weather with meteorologist Matt Holliner.
6:13 this morning. Let's talk about Laura first, because we think this is the storm that's going to have a bigger impact of the two. Certainly there are going to be impacts from Marco, but we're growing more and more concerned about the potential for a very strong hurricane impacting the U.S. and Laura. And a big reason why is the question was always, was it going to track right over Cuba or not? And it's looking like it's mainly going to be staying south, so it's not going to weaken that much. It's going to stay a strong tropical storm anytime it's near Cuba. And as it pulls away from Cuba, since it hasn't weakened much, the wind shear, it looks like, that's impacting Marco right now is going to be going away. Now, there's still models saying that it does linger some, and we certainly hope so, because if it goes away completely, we could be talking about a major hurricane. But with the forecast for some wind shear to stick around, we think that'll keep it at a Category 2, but even a Category 2 hurricane has huge impacts. Look at this, 105 mile per hour sustained winds. Again, right around the center, just right around the center, not this whole area. So where's the center going to be? Well, notice that on the edge is Houston. We can't rule that out yet. The most likely place right now looks around Lake Charles, but also a possibility would be Baton Rouge. And at this point, we'd have to say, though it's not a good situation for anybody, the worst case would be if it tracks more over here, because this is the area that's going to be harder hit by Marco. Bigger impacts in eastern Louisiana than western Louisiana. So in this case, we're kind of hoping for a western track, but not too much, because then we get Houston impact, and that's the last thing they need is a Category 2 hurricane. But it's not just along the coast where this storm is going to stop impacting people. We think there's a significant flood threat, though the wind threat will be going down, a significant flood threat well inland. We're talking about flooding, certainly a possibility across Arkansas, Missouri, and maybe even some isolated flooding. Now, notice the winds at this point, not an issue at all. By the way, this is Friday night. We're going to be talking about this storm for a long time, but isolated flooding is still a possibility in parts of Tennessee, Kentucky, and maybe even Indiana. So this is going to be impacting more people and bigger impacts than Marco's. And that's kind of why we're going to spend a little more time from now on talking about Laura, not to ignore Marco, which is going to be impacting people, especially for the next couple of days. Partly to mostly cloudy for us today, isolated showers and storms. I think it's going to be a day kind of like yesterday, where it'll rain for a little bit, or you might miss out, but it'll rain for a little bit, but not too long, and then it'll go back to being dry. 93, that's a little bit below normal for this time of year, because winds are going to be out of the north most of the day, keeping our temperatures in check. 40% chance of seeing showers and storms in Cameron and Willacy County. Now, unlike yesterday, I think it's going to take a little bit longer for the rain to move in. I think the best chance of rain Cameron and Willacy County early afternoon. The best chance of rain for Starr and Hidalgo County is going to be in the late afternoon as that sea breeze tries to work west, but the activity will be falling apart. That said, I think some activity is going to make it to Hidalgo County and Starr County, just less than what we're going to see near the coast. And heavy rain will be possible in a few spots. Most of us probably just going to see a little bit of light and moderate rain, but some are going to get some heavy rain today, but not for long, so that's why we're not concerned about flooding. Mostly clear early tonight, but then I think some showers will return late tonight, mainly near the coast. Lows around 76 and not much wind at all. Light winds expected for much of the night. I know it's just Monday, but people already want to know what next weekend is looking like. 97 on Saturday, 98 on Sunday. And yes, rain chance is still there. A slightly better chance, it looks like Saturday, just because I think there's a chance Saturday and Saturday night, about a 20% chance during the day, 20% chance Saturday night. And I've still got a 20% chance in there during the day Sunday. Looks like both days are going to be breezy, which is a good thing because, yes, it's going to be hot. Yes, it's going to be humid, and actually a little bit above normal for this time of year. So enjoy the relatively cool temperatures the next 2 days, because the next 2 days definitely look like the coolest days. It's back to the upper 90s on Wednesday. I've got 20% chances in Tuesday and Wednesday, just a 10% chance on Thursday. And look at that, after that tiny little rain chance in the morning, 100 in the afternoon. Completely dry on Friday, and then those 30 and 20% chances Saturday and Sunday on your First Warn 5 AccuWeather forecast. More news right after this break.